What is happening right now in Kogi State, especially around Okene axis, is something everybody needs to pay attention to. And as you are watching this video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel because we bring you real updates explained in a simple way that everybody can understand. So, straight to the gist. The Kogi State government has moved into action by pulling down places that security agencies have identified as hideouts for dangerous criminal groups around Okene. These places are not just ordinary houses or bush camps. According to information from the state, these locations were being used by people linked to organized crime and violent activities to hide, regroup, and operate quietly. This is why the government decided that enough is enough. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss updates like this. For a long time, people living around Okene and nearby communities have complained about fear, strange movements, and insecurity, especially around forest areas and some abandoned structures. Farmers, traders, drivers, and even students have been affected one way or the other. People could not move freely at certain times, and there was always tension. The government said these hideouts were giving criminals confidence, and once such places exist, peace will never fully return. So what the government did was to work closely with security agencies, gather intelligence quietly, confirm locations, and then move in to destroy those hideouts completely. Not one, not seal, but remove them totally so that nobody can come back to use them again. This action sends a very strong message that Kogi State will not allow any group to take over any part of its land. As you are listening, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us. Now, let me break this English small so everybody can understand. When criminals have a safe place to hide, they feel bold. They plan things, they store items, and they feel protected. But once those places are gone, they scatter, they panic, and security forces can track them easily. That is the simple logic behind what Kogi State is doing now. Many residents around Okene said they saw heavy presence of security operatives during the demolition. Everything was done with caution so that innocent people were not harmed. The government also made it clear that this operation was not against law-abiding citizens. It was strictly targeted at places confirmed to be linked to crime and insecurity. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because more updates are coming. Now, why is this very important at this time? Nigeria as a whole has been facing different security challenges in different regions. While some states are reacting after things go bad, Kogi State decided to act early before the situation grows into something bigger. Security experts always say prevention is better than cure, and this move is exactly that. If such hideouts are allowed to remain, small problems can grow into big ones. Another thing people are talking about is the confidence this gives to residents. When people see the government acting, not just talking, it gives hope. Market women feel more relaxed. Transporters feel safer on the road. Parents feel more confident sending their children to school. Peace is not just about no noise. It is about people feeling safe in their daily life. As you are enjoying this gist, I beg like this video and subscribe. Support the channel. Some people have asked questions like, will this end insecurity completely? The truth is, no single action ends everything overnight. But this is a strong step. When you remove the base, you weaken the operation. When criminals see that they no longer have safe ground, many of them relocate or drop their plans. That alone reduces pressure on the community. The state government has also hinted that this is not a one-time thing. Monitoring will continue. Intelligence gathering will continue. Any location discovered to be linked to crime will face the same action. This tells us that the focus now is sustained peace, not just media attention. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay informed. What also makes this story interesting is that Okene is a very important area in Kogi State, both economically and strategically. Allowing any form of organized crime to grow there would affect not just Kogi, but movement across neighboring states. That is why this action is bigger than just one local government. People on the ground are already reporting calmer nights, reduced fear, and better confidence in security patrols. Of course, everyone is watching closely to see how things unfold in the coming weeks. Consistency is key. One action must lead to another until peace becomes normal. As we continue this gist, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring more clear and simple explanations like this. At this point, the big lesson here is that government action matters. When leaders listen to people and act based on security reports, it makes a difference. This move by Kogi State has sparked conversations across the country, with many people asking if other states would take similar steps. Alright, let's continue, and as you're still watching, Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any part of this gist. Your support really matters. Now, one thing many people are asking quietly is this: what happens after the demolition? Because removing hideouts is just one side of the story. The next part is making sure those places don't turn back into the same thing again. That is why security presence around those areas is very important. From what we understand, patrols and monitoring have increased, especially around forest paths, old routes, and abandoned zones that criminals usually like to use. Let me break it down small. When a place is empty and nobody is watching, bad people move in. But when security stays active, criminals find it hard to settle. That is the idea behind this whole operation. Remove the shelter, then block the return. Simple but effective. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue. Another angle to this story is how it affects young people in the area. Many times, insecurity grows when idle youths are influenced or misled. With this move, the government is also under pressure to make sure development follows security. Roads, jobs, skills training, and community engagement all play a role. Security alone is strong, but security plus opportunity is stronger. People in Okene have started talking more openly now. Before, fear made many people keep quiet, but once confidence starts returning, information flows better. And when information flows, security improves. That connection is very important, and this demolition has helped to open that door. As you're listening to this real-time gist, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Now let's talk about the wider message this sends. Criminal groups, wherever they are, always watch government actions. When they see a state taking bold steps, they start thinking twice. They realize that hiding quietly is no longer an option. This alone can reduce movement into that area. No group wants to operate where pressure is high. This also tells residents that the government is not waiting for things to get out of hand before acting, and that kind of trust between the people and the government is very important. When people trust leadership, cooperation increases, and cooperation makes security work easier. Please like this video and subscribe. It keeps us going. Some critics have said operations like this must always be done carefully, and that is correct. That is why the government emphasized that innocent people were not targeted. The focus was on confirmed locations linked to criminal activities. That balance is very important so that peace efforts do not create new problems. So far, there have been no reports of panic or displacement from this action, which shows that planning and intelligence played a big role. It was not rushed. It was calculated. Let me say this clearly in simple English. This is not noise-making governance. This is action-based governance. And people respect action more than talk. As we move forward, many eyes are now on Kogi State. Other states are watching. Citizens are watching. Everyone wants to see consistency, because consistency is what turns one good move into lasting peace. Please like this video and subscribe if you're still here. Now, looking ahead, what should people expect? First, more security presence. Second, continued clearing of suspicious locations if discovered. Third, more collaboration between local communities and security agencies. And lastly, pressure on leaders to combine security with development. This story is still unfolding. What we are seeing now is one chapter, not the full book. And that is why staying informed is very important.